So Bo Nickal, I know you're watching this, dude. Yes, you did lose. Yes, you need to learn how to fight backwards. Yes, you need to work on your clinch, your distance recognitions, your fakes, your feints, and particularly, most importantly, that I would say is his composure.
It's always interesting to see when a dominant fighter gets hurt for the first time, how they respond. Physically, what are the telltale signs? What's their body language like? And Bo Nickal just could not hide it. It takes practice, it takes experience, and it was clear that he still doesn't have that just yet. And we also found out that RDR, Reinier de Ridder, is a handful for anyone in that division.
Maybe Bo was going a little far talking about Chimaev. Here's what he never said, though, Chael. He never said he could beat Khamzat Chimaev in a fight. He said in a wrestling match, he would beat Khamzat Chimaev. He never said he would beat Khamzat Chimaev. He can't beat Khamzat Chimaev. That was never a thing, at least not now. I remember when I was fighting Stipe Miocic, we were going to try to get Bo Nickal to sign with Zinc and Entertainment. So he came on that recruiting trip. So that was 2019. If anything is worrisome to me, it's that he hasn't developed further in terms of his skill set. That, to me, is what's concerning a little bit.
Call it. I think Bo Nickal got fraud checked. And I'm not going to take a dig at him and say that. I'm simply saying that it comes down to he was okay with this fight. He said he wanted this fight. Huh? But this is when I think you learn a lot from your experience inside the cage. What you're doing in the gym, it doesn't translate always to inside the cage. You're having success, against whoever else inside your gym that are probably top-notch fighters. But when you get inside the cage, it's a different story. Yeah. Everyone's different. Like, you're used to training with those guys. So now you're trying to figure them out. You understand what they're good at, what they're not. And then you can start implementing new stuff against them that's working for you. But you've never felt this guy. You don't know how good he is. You don't know how tall he is. Like, you saw him get, hit with some shots by Mershart. You thought you could hit him. Well, it's not the same.
I heard it on good authority that I won't mention the name. They wanted this matchup. They called out Reinier de Ridder. They were offered another matchup. They went, no, we want Reinier. It's like, bro, the guy's now 20-2 with world-class jiu-jitsu. He might have shit the bed on that one.
This kid, Bo Nickal, is pretty pathetic. Talking a big game he was, but he was looking for a way out from the first round up on. The kid just needs to shut up. It was kind of pathetic to see a kid talk all this game and be as steeped as an American wrestler that he is. But there's such thing as competitors. Wrestlers can be competitors, but they cannot be fighters all the time. And this kid is not a fighter. He's a competitor. And he's really a pussy at heart.
Whatever he thinks he's doing in the gym, he's not. He made his UFC debut not that long ago, March of 2023, 2 years. It is not clear to me at all there's any improvement in his striking in 2 years. That's not to say that there isn't, but what is the visible truth to that? Not what someone sees in the gym, what we are able to witness. What is the evidence that since he fought Jamie Pickett, his jab has really gotten better? It doesn't exist. Again, insofar as what we can watch from afar, not in the gym. Because maybe in the gym he's doing something different and then he gets up there and lays an egg. I don't know. But from what we can tell, it has not improved. I think his wrestling might have even regressed, if I can be honest with you.
You can say, oh, the hype train, this, all that. If you want to talk a little shit, whatever. But the fact that people do go to cut his throat out there it's a little ridiculous. But I do feel that Reinier de Ridder was just not a good choice at this moment in time. I feel like he's still developing a lot more than what even him and his team think. I think in the room, he's probably looking really good, Michael. I think he's probably really strong. But I just feel like he still needs time to get used to. I know he competed at a high level in wrestling, but it's just, it's so different.
I know a lot of people are going, oh my God, he really is not what he is. But listen, RDR is not a bum. We're talking about, I know he's relatively unknown to most MMA fans, but RDR is a 2-division world champion of ONE FC. 2-division champion. has a lot of submissions. I mean, this guy's very, very talented. And now coming down to South Florida and really pushing his kickboxing. I mean, you know, with Henry Hooft and those guys at Killcliff, hey, he started around at that game. He's a really problem. I mean, this was a lot of experience for Bo Nickal to go out there and deal with. And to be honest with you, Henry, I'd rather Bo Nickal take that loss now and find out, okay, I'm deficient here and deficient here. I need to tighten those up before you get up there.
To that, I want to tell you, there comes a time in a fight where you realize that just because you're a better wrestler doesn't mean that you're always going to win. And in that moment, you got a decision to make, right? It happened to me before where I'm like, I know I'm going to take this dude down over and over again. Then it doesn't happen. I couldn't take Gustafsson down as easy as I wanted to. I couldn't take Jones down as easy as I wanted to. So you make a decision in your mind like, this is about to be a long night. I'm going to have to get through this. There's some hard questions he's going to have to answer going forward, because he was seeing the negative in people after winning that fight in New York. Now he's seeing just the flat out ugly in people.
Let's talk about, because when you do, Bo Nickal is getting slaughtered online. He's getting so much shit. And we've both met Bo Nickal. He's a really nice guy. He's
Super
respectful.
Yeah.
Of course, he was confident, and rightly so, given his wrestling credentials, what he has accomplished in one of the toughest sports on the planet. And yeah, when you put yourself out there and you say you're going to do this, that, and the other, and that I'd be a favorite against Hamza. Okay, granted, you're allowed a little bit of backlash, but holy shit, like people are coming after him so hard.
Okay. One argument I will accept is maybe this was a little too much too soon. Clearly that was the case, but also because you do have a very experienced, high quality opponent in RDR. Okay, I'll buy that. But the fact that I'm watching it and I'm like, dude, where's your jab? It doesn't exist. How are you letting him bully you? Like, what are we talking about here? He's trying to do these, like, he was going to do these Harai Goshis or Uchimatas from dogfight position. And he had the one throw by, which was kind of nice, but he couldn't make anything work. Like, how are you struggling to get on top?
I wanted to bring up Michael. Do you think the weight stuff for Bo was all an act, or do you think he really cut 30 pounds on fight week? Because where was it?
And I got this from our good friend Adam Felton. Do you think subconsciously Bo Nickal was doing the weight thing because he was very concerned about Reinier de Ridder's size? Because RDR's a big dude, especially when they walked out there. RDR was big. He was just walking him down. And honestly, Chill, he made Bo look like a guy that isn't that good and not ready for the highest level of competition.
I mean, you look at Jared Cannonier, came down from heavyweight. He's an 85er.
Yeah.
Caio Barajo, he's an 85er. He's huge. I've seen all these guys in person. Bo Nickal I've seen in person multiple times. He is not a welterweight. Oh, bro, he hasn't been 170 since 2016. Who gives a shit? The guy is not an 85 pounder. Oh, he walks around 226. I'm like, where? Please show me, please show me where, because are we talking about just being fat and nasty, just eating everything, and then you're just bloated, or you actually a filled out, muscular 226, and then you're cutting down? Because that's a unique difference.
This took the, like, whatever myth, whatever Bo Nickal was telling himself about who he was, and then trying to relay that to us. Kaboom. Blown to pieces. Doesn't exist. Now we know what we're working with.
I don't want to say this. I'm not throwing any names out there. Simply put, I talked to a bunch of people at American Top Team, and they were all like, yeah, he still needs a lot more work. Like, he's doing a great job promoting himself. But they were like, look, he needs a lot of work. And it's to be expected, though.